This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for January 27th. Before we get started, let's take care of a bit of housekeeping items. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. Okay, let's get into these headlines. Snapchat brings catalogs to AR shopping lenses. Snapchat is upgrading its AR shopping experience with updates to both the shopping lenses inside its social media app as well as to the analytics shared with Snap's brand and retail partners. In a TechCrunch article, on Wednesday, Snap Inc. began rolling out an update that ties catalogs to shopping lenses, the augmented reality tech that lets people digitally try on everything from makeup, shoes, jewelry, and accessories. The AR shopping feature will display key product information updated in real time, like the current product pricing and color details, alongside product descriptions and unique links to make purchase on the new lens product card that appears as users virtually try on products. For brands, their updates are focused on providing more data about how their AR shopping features are performing. These analytics are now provided in real time as the AR shopping lenses are linked directly to a company's product catalog, Snap explains. This allows brands and marketers to gain more immediate insights that can help them with their R&D plans, as well as determine which type of products are resonating best with Snapchat's younger Gen Z and millennial audiences. Brands can then incorporate that data when making decisions about ad targeting and future product development. Snap notes that the data can also help brands optimize the delivery of their shopping lens to app users who are most likely to make a purchase. Snapchat beta tested the new AR lenses with a handful of brands, including Ulta Beauty and MAC Cosmetics. Using these catalog-powered shopping lenses, as they're called, Ulta reported $6 million in incremental purchases on Snapchat and over 30 million product try-ons within a 2-week time period. MAC, meanwhile, saw 1.3 million try-ons at a cost of 31 cents per product trial and reported 17 times higher lift in purchases among women, 2.4 times lift in brand awareness, and 9 times lift in purchase intent. Users can swipe and use gestures to move through different AR product options when shopping with AR in order to see what makeup, clothing, jewelry, and accessories would look like on themselves. The experience is meant to offer a tech-powered alternative to trying on items in a retailer store, which serves a growing number of brands that are online only without brick-and-mortar footprints, as well as traditional retailers looking to reach a younger audience that frequently shops online. Snap is also making the AR shopping lens easier to create. Although it launched a free web creation tool last year for brands building AR experiences, it hadn't included an easy-to-use AR shopping template. Now the company promises AR shopping lens creation can be accomplished in just 2 minutes with a few clicks. This is made possible through an update to the lens web builder, but initially only for beauty brands. In the months ahead, Snap will offer similar updates to other shopping categories. In the meantime, any brand can continue to use Snap's Lens Studio to build their AR lenses. So, a few things about this. I feel like the numbers are not telling the whole story. Any Snapchat user can tell you that when you're using Snapchat filters and you're scrolling through to find a filter for your face, you can sometimes accidentally scroll on one of those Ulta or MAC filters where you can try on the lipstick, but you didn't intentionally scroll on it, right? It just pops on your face. So I would be interested in knowing from the numbers that they're citing, how many of those are truly people that were just using the filter to try on the product and how many were just like accidental scrolls. You know what I'm saying? I do like this AR feature though. I was recently shopping for some contacts, and when I wanted to try on a particular set of contacts, I was redirected to Snapchat to try on the Snapchat filter so I could see how the lenses looked on my eyeballs. And it was very helpful. I also like that Snapchat is making those shopping lenses available for everybody to create. I can see this helping small businesses. I used to create Snapchat lenses all the time. They're really fun to make, so I'm definitely going to be utilizing this in the future. Also, this definitely makes Snapchat competitive against Instagram and Facebook, aka Meta. They do like a little bit of AR tech, but not as much as Snapchat. Also, while I'm thinking about this, I can see this tech being used in stores. This could be utilized to cut down on in-store inventory, and it could also be used to cut down on theft because there isn't much inventory to steal to begin with. I see a lot of potential in this lens, and I like where it's going. H.E.R is the new face of L'Oreal Paris makeup as their global ambassador. Congratulations is in order for R&B artist H.E.R. She just inked a deal with L'Oreal Paris and is to be the face of their Elvive Curl Dreams length line. According to Love B. Scott, the multi-hyphenate musician just signed a deal as a global ambassador for the makeup company L'Oreal Paris. Much like with her music, the singer said she hopes to inspire girls everywhere with her new role with the brand. "When I use my voice, I need to stand 100% with what I represent," H.E.R said in a statement. "So I'm beyond happy to join L'Oreal Paris and add my voice to the sisterhood representing the diversity of beauty on this planet, with the message for every girl to know her worth deep in her heart." Continuing to talk about her new role on Instagram, H.E.R wrote, "Like so many women, at L'Oreal Paris is a brand I've known since I was a young girl, not just for their products, which I actually use, but also for their beautiful mantra, because I'm worth it." That powerful statement is just as relevant today as it was when it was introduced 40 years ago. I can't wait to be a part of helping shape what it means for the next generation of women to feel #worth it. H.E.R hasn't mentioned whether or not the new partnership will result in an exclusive makeup line like Meg Thee Stallion did with Revlon, but it does look like H.E.R will be starring in L'Oreal's upcoming advertisement campaign for their Elvive Dream Lengths Super Curl hair care line. Let me tell you, these national brands are cashing in on the natural hair movement. I've been natural for about 7 to 8 years, and when I started, there were a few hair products here and there on the market, but now you can find products for natural hair almost in any retail store. I remember trying to find a particular hair gel, Miss Jessie's or Aunt Jessie's or something like that, and in Walgreens, there would be this little section for ethnic hair. I'm not ashamed to admit that I've gone to 3 or 4 stores to try to find some hair gel that works for my hair type because those ethnic sections weren't diverse enough. So I'm glad to see that's changing. H.E.R is an amazing artist. I got to see her in concert once, and this girl is dumb talented. She sings, dances, and plays several instruments: the piano, the drums, and the guitar. She's like a little Prince, or like a female version of Prince. So I'm really glad she's adding brand ambassador to her resume. iPhone Face ID while wearing a mask is available in iOS 15.4 Beta 1. The iPhone might finally be getting the ability to recognize its owner even when they're wearing a mask, a feature that Apple owners have been sorely lacking in the midst of the global pandemic. This unfortunate turn of events has made it easier for iPhone SE owners to unlock their phones than those that spent much more to buy the flagship iPhone 13 Pro Max. Apple could have simply eased the authentication accuracy, but as Apple Pay works with various banks and credit cards, it's unlikely that Apple's financial partners would have wanted to take that risk. Face ID is a remarkable technology that identifies a person via the front-facing camera on iPhones. This system is quite robust and can't be fooled with a photograph, since the true depth camera that's required uses infrared light projection to identify the depths of facial features as well as shade and color. This advanced technology even accounts for subtle changes such as a growing beard or people wearing makeup or glasses. Despite the versatility of Face ID, being half covered with a protective mask proved too challenging to allow recognition and authentication, but it looks like that will change in the future. According to Screen Rant, a tweet from Brandon Butch reveals a screenshot of a new option to use Face ID with a mask, and a cute icon at the top makes it clear that this is for protective mask. Apple explains that it can recognize features around the eye area to authenticate, and that a mask need not be worn when setting up the Face ID in order to take advantage of the new capability. A second tweet describes an option of adding glasses while wearing a mask as well. Currently, the new form of Face ID that works when wearing a mask is only available for those running iOS 15.4 Developer Beta 1. That means it might take several months to become available to the general public, and there is a chance that it might not make the cut if problems arise during testing. Developer betas are one step removed from public betas, which are released before the official version of iOS 15.4 reaches everyone. iOS 15.3 just became available on January 26, 2022, so improved Face ID will not be ready quickly, particularly since it has to do with the security of the iPhone and all of the user's data. If the need is great enough, a purchase can sign up to become an Apple developer, pay the fee, and download iOS 15.4 immediately. There is a risk that some of the features might not work correctly, and this is really best left to technical wizards and to those that know how to get around the small glitches and major issues. The purpose of beta testing is to smooth out problems in advance of the general release. In the meantime, iPhone users are already getting faster access to the pin screen when a mask is detected, and Apple Watch users can unlock their iPhone when wearing a mask. So first of all, Apple makes people pay to be beta testers. Can anyone confirm this, or did I read this wrong? And what is the fee for? I just don't get it. Anyway, this is good news for iPhone users. I can't tell you how many times I see people having to pull off their mask to unlock their phones and then put their mask back on improperly. This feature encourages people to keep their mask on, so I'm here for it. Apple is doing its part to help in the pandemic. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for January 27th. Please like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.